Hello, hello, hello. Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Coach John Allen, and I am the CEO of Stay Sexy Wellness. Let me get our Instagram friends on here. Let's get them going. I hope everybody's doing well today. Hello, hello, hello on Instagram land. Hello, hello, hello. So, my name is Coach John Allen, and I am the CEO of Stay Sexy Wellness. How is everybody doing this Wednesday, February 12th, 2 days before Valentine's Day for all you lovers in the house? So, the podcast this evening is going to be called Walking Forward. Yes, yes, walking forward. So, let me tell you what I do. I am an integrated nutrition health coach, and what I do, I help middle aged women who feel unwanted, unseen, forgotten, and stressed out, going from stressed out to feeling motivated, energized, determined. And we do this by making small, small changes in the way in nutrition and in physical activity and self care so that they can come fit, fine, fabulous, and so, so sexy, loving themselves from the inside out. And this is why I chose this topic, walking forward, because of the physical activity part that sometimes we might not want to do, or we might not know what to do. So tonight, I'm talking about walking forward. Pretty much is a part two because I really, really felt it was really, really important because people may not know what to do for physical activity. And walking, who doesn't know how to walk? We just put one foot in front of the other. We were doing it since we was about 1 years old. Now think about it. Well, it's free. We can do it anywhere, inside, outside. We can do it by ourselves, right? We can do it by ourselves. We can do it with the group. We can do it with our friends. We can do it inside. We can do it outside. We can do it in the mall. We can do it in the gym. So we have so much different ways we can do this. And like I said, it's free. So what really, I guess, really made me excited was a quote that I found, and I want to read it to you. So that's why I wanted to do part two because of the importance of walking. And I found this quote, and I want to read it, and really, really excited me. I didn't have a chance to read it last time, but I really thought it was really, really important. So I'm going to read it word for word, and it says, "Yes, this simple activity that you've been doing since you were about 1 years old is now being tutored along with all the other forms of regular physical activity as the closest thing we have to a wonder drug." A wonder drug? I'm like, a wonder drug. Walking? What? A wonder drug. In the words of Dr. Thomas Frieden, former director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, judging from the research, its well earned reputation, walking can have a bigger impact on disease risk and various health conditions than just about any other remedy that that's really available for us. That's readily available for us. What's more, it's free. Yes, I like free, and it has practically no negative side effects. No negative side effects. Okay, practically no negative side effects. How many times do you see a commercial on TV? And they say, "Oh, it's this great cure, and it does this," and then time you finish it, it has all these negative effects. It's like, well, dang, it seems like there's more negative effects than it has positive effects. So this one says practically no negative effects. That's a good one. So I really wanted to read what it said. I never really thought as walking as a wonder drug, and they compare walking compared to any other regular physical activity, and it's free. And anybody can do it. You can do it alone. And the thing about it, any age can do it. And the reason why I say any age can do it, hey, think about it. You're all getting older, and I mean, now what I do, I'm pretty active. Okay, pretty active. I'll say I do karate twice a week. I go to the gym and I do pretty much classes. I do classes that do barbells and weights, and I do HIIT class, you know, and everybody might not be able to do what I do, okay? And I don't know how I can do it. I'm gonna do as long as I can, but everybody may not be able to do what I do, and that's okay. But everybody can walk, putting one foot in front of the other. Duh. I mean, anybody can do it by yourself, in a group. So that's why I wanted to really stress again the importance and how you can walk and really be physically fit. Okay. So I want to talk to you tonight about some of the benefits. Basically, what kind of types of walking we can do, and what type of technique we're gonna do. I'm not gonna get into too much about the times, and I'm not gonna get too deep into um, well, I'll get into later. We do have to do some stretching, but I'll get into that later, a little bit later. But basically, I wanted to do. Also, I want to have another. I have another quote here. This is from Harvard Nurse Health Study, and they did a study researching 200,000 women for over 30 years. And but they said that walking 30 minutes a day can lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes by 30 to 40%. Okay, and reduce breast cancer. One more time, breast cancer from 20 to 30% just by walking 30 minutes a day. Okay, a free thing to do that really needs no equipment but a pair of sneakers. Can be done inside or outside. Can be by yourself or with a group, in a mall, outside, whatever. I'm saying. So this is from let's say, the Harvard Nurse Health Study over 30 years. I thought that was pretty adamant to say. And also, it said that other studies say, 2.5 hours a week, which is like 21 minutes. That can also reduce disease by 30%. And we spend a lot of money on healthcare, guys. Americans spend about $100 billion on healthcare, so we can reduce that money in healthcare and go somewhere else. That would be a benefit for everybody. So, and like I said, this is another way to lose weight, keep healthy, because think about it. 4 out of 5 adults are overweight, and our children as well are getting. Some of our children too. 17% of our children are obese, and that's too high. So if we're walking, we can have our children walk with us. We can walk ourselves and have them have a family affair after we eat our dinner. Bring our kids along too because they need to walk too. There's benefits to walking for everybody. So it could be a family event, a family thing. Like I said, walking it has benefits. It can lower your blood pressure, lower rates of diabetes. Um, it also this is what I found very interesting. It curves your sweet tooth. That I find very interesting. And you reduce your falls and fractures. You reduce your falls and fractures because you're getting stronger. Your bones are getting stronger. Um, and more flexible. So that way you won't have less falls because you're getting stronger. It also can improve your sleep and also can boost your mood because you're not going to be cranky. It reduces your joint pain because you lubricate your joints. Also, I heard that it can also improve your your partner, your kind of sexual increases that as well. So I'm not gonna get into that, but it can also increase that as well. That area there, the lovemaking area. Just in case y'all wanted to know. Yeah. So what I'm going to talk about more is so we're getting older. Like I say, you might not be able to do all the things that I can do. Um, But until you get there, or if you want to, just walking. Just do that one foot in front of the other thing. You do it every day anyway. So, talking about what you do every day, let me tell you what kinds of walking. I'm talking about the types of walking today. I'm going to talk about, um, there is a technique in walking, and I'm going to tell you about what the U.S. Department of Health Services recommend us to do. So, everyday walking. Okay, there is such thing as everyday walking. Okay, before I get into there, let me tell you about the different the different numbers of steps. Okay, so the recommended steps is 10,000. That's what the recommended steps every day. But let me tell you what it is. 5,000 or less, they can consider that as sedentary. That means not really moving enough. You're not moving enough. Okay. Between 5,000 and 7,499, I've got to tell you, y'all need to go get your paper and pencil so that you remember these things. I forgot to tell you. I want you to remember these numbers so that way when you start your step in, you know where you are and where you need to be. I give you a meaning. One meaning. So there are types of walking. And I want you to write these numbers down to be sure that you know where you are and where you need to improve. Okay. So sedentary means 5,000 steps or less. That means you are not moving enough. You are doing too much couch potato. You need to get up and do something. Okay? Do something. Okay. Between 5,000, 7,499, you are low activity. Doing something, but it's not enough. But it's moving. You're not sitting down couch potato. Between 7,500 and 9,999, you are somewhat active. Okay? And at 10,000 steps, you're moving, you're active. And then they have another level, but we're just gonna stop at 10,000. Okay, so that is so how you know these steps. You can also get some kind of apps and things like that, some kind of photometry, um, photometer, photometer, right? And that will count your steps for you. Okay, and they always have apps on the phone as well. But you really want to know where you are and the number of steps you're doing so that you can work your way up to 10,000 steps a day. But you don't want to do 5,000 less. That is not good. You want to work your way up to 10,000 steps a day. Okay. So, what type of walking are there? There are different types of walking. Okay. We have everyday walking. That's the first one. That's the walking around your house. Doing your little housework. Yeah, and at work, you could be walking back and forth from your work to the cafeteria, back and forth to the car. That does count as steps, okay? That does count as steps, okay? So that's still walking, everyday walking. Then you have your leisure walking. Your leisure walking is your window shopping, your mall, walking back and forth. You might do a stop and a stop here. You're walking your dog. You're walking, you stop, you're walking, stop. That also is included as walking, and those steps are also included. So that's okay. Do that as count steps. Might take a little longer. But that's okay. Then we have number three is our interval walking. Now interval walking is pretty much you're doing a alternate of fast and slow, okay, or long and short, okay. It's something like hit, where you have a high intensity and then you slow it down. You have a high intensity, you slow it down. And the reason why we do that and why it's popular, well, it was started and popular by athletes, the elite athletes, because that's how they train. So what they do, because your body, if you do the same exercise every day, it gets accustomed to what you're doing, and your body plateaus, and you don't really see that much results, right? You have to kind of give a little difference. So what you do is, if you're outside, let's say you want to walk, maybe you want to walk fast for 10 houses or something, and then you slow down for 2 houses, then you go fast again for 10 houses, then you walk slow, cool it down for 2 houses. You can do something like maybe in the gym, you might do like a tenth of a mile fast, and then you slow down for a half a mile. It's just a matter of fast and slow, or short and long, however you want to look at it. But this is one of the fastest ways to lose weight because um, your body gets accustomed to it, so it burns faster calories this way, and you get fit faster. Another way is hiking. Some people like hiking in the woods and the mountains and whatnot. And this type of hiking, well, pretty much the ground is not level. You have rocks, you have hills, you have ups, you have downs. So you have to be more careful this way, this kind of hiking. But it is walking. It's a little dangerous, but and people like that, like walking. Another type of walking is Nordic, and that's the one in Finland where they have the sticks and they walk like that. Pretty much, you're still walking on level ground though. Another way is mindful walking. Mindful walking. Mindful walking is we walk when you. It's called one type of walking is uh, I'm not saying pronouncing it right, but labyrinth walking, and pretty much just like uh, breathing walking. You walk and you breathe, you count, and pretty much you're walking. You're more aware, you're mindful where you're walking, and you're more of a calming, reduce stress kind of walk. You're aware of where you're walking, and you're mindful, and it's pretty much you're breathing, you count, and you breathe and you count. More mindful thing, or spiritual thing that's going on. So those are the type of walking that there are. And there is a technique of walking. Yes, we do put one foot in front of the other. We surely do that. But there is a little technique. I'm not going to tell you the basic type of walking. There's this more than technique. I'll tell you just the basic type of walking. Yes, of course, you do put one foot in front of the other. We do that. But a little bit more than that. The first thing you want to do, you want to stand up tall because you don't want to hunch over any kind of way. Because if you hunch over, it makes it harder to breathe, right? And also can give you a backache if you're not working proper alignment. Number two, well, you want to walk with your eyes up. I mean, not like this, but you want to walk with your eyes up. You want to you're looking maybe 10, 20 feet ahead of you. Because if you look down at your feet when you're walking, well, it's kind of, you can see what you want to stress the back of your neck and your back. So you don't want to look down at your feet. You want to be able to look ahead of you at least 10 to 20 feet. Another thing you want to do is your shoulders. You want to have your shoulders like you want to go like up and down. Like you want to make sure your shoulders are back. Like so you can go back and down and relax. You want to have it positioned like this. If you see me better, but you want to have it where your shoulders are like round the back, not forward, but right there. So you can roll your shoulders back and front. Okay. You want to have them away from your ears. Another thing is your arms. You want to swing your arms from your shoulders. From your shoulder, not from your elbows, from your shoulders. Okay? You want to swing your arms from your shoulders. And you want to maintain a neutral spine. Okay, next, last but not least, you want to step lightly. Now, this is, you don't want to step too hard. Okay, you should be rolling from heel to toe. So heel to toe, heel to toe. That's how you're supposed to go from heel to toe. You don't want to land flat-footed. You don't want to do that. You want to walk smooth. You want to have a nice, quiet stride. You don't want to bounce and do too hard because if you do that, you can cause injury on your joints, on your knees. Don't do. I also read something that I found interesting that when you walking, you can get the same amount of benefit as if you walk and run. I'm not saying like what I'm saying as far as health benefits. So don't feel you have to run to be healthy. Walking is just as good. You lose the same amount of calories doing the same thing. You're not losing as fast, but just be healthy. You want to take care of them joints because I know as you get older, the knees start doing some things, right? So walking is very, very healthy, better on the joints than running. I think running, I believe it's what is the risk on? I think it's like 20 to 50%, 20 to 50% chance of getting injury. But walking is like a 1 to 5% chance on your joints. So if you're getting older, you gotta watch them knees. Trust me, my knees, I gotta watch them. I cannot run. I'm not gonna try to run. I'll do walk. I can do some fast walking, but I know I can't run. I lost 50 pounds. I can do a lot of stuff, but I don't mess with running because these I don't mess with my little knees. No, I need them for as long as I can. I'm 65 years old. I want to be capable. I want to keep living for a very, very long time, and I know what I can and cannot do. And I'm not trying to run. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna keep these knees fit, fine, and fabulous and sexy as long as I can. And running is not gonna do it for me. So if the running's not good for you, don't do it. Just walk fast. Do brisk walking. Is brisk walking is another way that you can lose weight. And brisk walking is another way. Like I say, you can walk fast, slow, interval walking, brisk walking fast and slow. So that's the way to go, guys. Like I said, exercise can be. I mean, it's a fun way. Exercise is not just walking. You can have walking clubs. You know, I'm gonna have a guest coming on soon. I can tell you, but she is part of a walking club, And she'll be coming on soon talking about her experience walking in a walking club. So that's coming up now. Like I said, it's fun. It's social. You can walk a walking club. You can walk alone. You can walk see Mother Nature. You can visit your neighborhood. Every time I walk, I find something new about my neighborhood. And well, it was quiet at one time. Now, every time I turn around, there's a house there and a house there. That part I don't like, but it is what it is. But I do want to say that walking is a wonderful way to lose weight. Oh, I forgot about one more walking. I forgot. This is called race walking. Race walking. And race walking, guys, I'm not know it or not, but it's an Olympic sport. Is it an Olympic sport? It was, I think it started in 1900, and you either walk 12.4 miles or you can walk 50K. And the people who are the athletes, they can walk a mile in 8 minutes. I'm like, wow, it's a lot. That's fast. I can't. I don't know if people can run a mile in 8 minutes. I don't know. I guess I can. But anyway, yeah. So they walk a mile in 8 minutes. That's what the athletes do, called race walking. That's interesting. So anyway, I hope I gave some nuggets to you guys, some value. If you do find the value, please put some to the value in the box. Let me see what's going on in Instagram land. Let's see. Let's see. That's serious, interesting. Okay. All right. Agree. Race walking is fun to watch. Oh, you watch race walking? Oh, top sport. I never watched it. I guess I'll watch it now. Cause okay. Um, let's see. It's fun to watch. Okay, race walking. Cool. I never really thought about race walking. And yet, it is, yes, a wonderful drug. Walking is, I can't believe when I read that I was blown away. That is like the wonder drug. I'm like, okay, cool. So let me see. Have anything else to say today? I think that's all I have today. But I am gonna be having, like I said, a walking challenge soon. I'll announce the date eventually. I just want everybody to really, really, really just embrace this walking thing. Like I said, I don't know what the weather is like. Weather's fine where I'm at, but I know it's a little cold in different areas. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting trying to get warmer for warm weather for some of y'all that may want to walk outside and enjoy Mother Nature. But I think that's all I have for now. But if you have any questions, please drop me in the comment. And if you want to learn more about walking or want to know more about the walking challenge, you can DM me, and I'll be so happy. And they DM me, and then I can have we can sit down and do a one-on-one with me, Coach Don Allen. And guess what? The price is a great price, y'all. It's free. Yes, I hope you can afford free. I love free. So that's all I have for now. And as I always say, stay well and healthy with Stay Sexy Wellness. And until next time, it's going to be soon, I promise. Bye bye for now.